So I'm just going about my day normally, you know? I'm doing work and my normal job, and then I was gonna do an 8 fastest Moonbull raps for today for you guys, right? And then my boy Jisung drops this shit. He legit drops probably his best rap he has ever done, and now his fastest rap verse. Just out of the blue, because, you know, Changbin's getting all the attention from me, obviously, so he's like, yo, CarKpop's giving Changbin all the attention the past few weeks. I need to get his attention again, so I need to drop I Got It to get his fucking attention. I know it's not that. I know that's not actually why he dropped it. Please don't get mad at me. Pretty sure it's a diss at Mnet for not including Stray Kids at the Mema Awards or a nomination. And you know what? I'm just gonna get into this because I have so much to talk about. And you know it's fucking good because I'm sitting here. This boy just did his fastest rap ever. He like an 8-second constant, not just like a little 5-second thing like in Tortoise in the Hair. His 8-second fastest rap is like actual like on my list fastest rap. And I have like 20 more things to talk about this. So I'm just gonna get into this because this might be a little longer of a video. So let me shut up and get into this. So, you know, since I'm kind of like the fastest rap guy in K-pop and K-hip-hop and stuff, let me just talk about the speed aspect and get that out of the way so I can fanboy over the rest of this masterpiece of a song by Jisung. So this is the fastest part that I could find in the song. At this 8-second section, Jisung hits 74 syllables in 8 seconds, which averages out to be 9.25 syllables per second. So this is now Jisung's fastest ever rap among an 8-second constant. Of course, this is ignoring Go and Tortoise in the Hair, where he raps really fast, but in a shorter amount of time, so I can't really compare it to the other rappers that have 8-second constants for. Like, you know, I could just like shorten the time and see what it does in 6 seconds to like compare it to how fast August D is on the radio show and how fast he does it on Tortoise in the Hair and stuff, but I'm not getting into all that. I'm just really happy because I can bump it up to 13th on the list now with a 9.25 syllables per second, tied with Hanze of Victon, which is awesome. However, his speed is not what impressed me about this song. His speed isn't what made me literally die 10 times over when I'm listening to this song and make me go, what the fuck, Han? You're such a fucking genius of a rapper. It wasn't his speed. It normally is. And I felt like I had to point out the speed because I am the speed guy and this is his fastest rap. But it's his fucking flow, man. Like, I have a few things to point out in the song to like show you guys what I'm talking about. So I'm going to get on to that real quick. But I just want to touch on the lyrics because I'm not a lyrical person at all. I heard that the lyrics, like I mentioned, are about a diss at Mnet and then also hyping himself up. So if you guys want to like go dig into the lyrics down in the comments below, feel free. Let me know everything you want because I am not good at digging into lyrics. Rhyme scheme, yes. Flow, yes. Speed, yes. Lyrics, I am horrible at. So feel free to do like a little discussion in the comments down below about the lyrics. I'm really sure they're really deep. I have checked them out, and I haven't really done a deep dive into them. But let me get into this. I don't wanna get back some, So this first flow is what I want to talk about, and it's not what he did, but it's what he didn't do, which is weird. But this is probably the most biased part of this video for me. This is probably going to be the part where it's more of my opinion rather than things, but I hate when rappers go da-da-da-da-da-a. Da-da-da-da-da-a, whatever it is. I hate it when rappers just do that over and over and over for a full verse, and that's the entire flow for the verse, and they just keep ending it with a or a different word that would just keep rhyming with itself. And I'm like, I get it, move on. But Jisung didn't do that. He had the da-da-da-da-da-a, da-da-da-da-da-a, and then he kept it going. I love that. Thank you, Jisung. That was the first thing in the song was he did that. And it started with the A. I'm like, okay, Jisung. And he said A again, or ya. And I'm like, okay, Jisung. And then he changed the flow. Something that mind blows me in popular Western American rap that is such a popular trend, at least it was a year or two ago, and I hate it. I hate it so much. That's just my subjective opinion though, but the fact that Jisung didn't do that, and he moved on from it, like it sounds good for the 2 bars that he did, and he moved on, and he progressed through the flow, and it sounds so good, and I'm hyped because he didn't do what the majority of rappers do. Sicker than your big
기껏 댄 기껏해도 그저 비급에도 대고 지끈대는 것도 예쁠 뜯어먹는 소리야는 너의 생쇼 시끄럽지 깊은 밀도 없는 잔소리들을 다 물어 배포.
This is the next part that just made me go, oh my fucking god, Jisung, I love you. I read the comments and a lot of people talk about the lyrics as I'm sicker than you, I'm bigger than you, all that, but I want to talk about the flow and the rhyme scheme here. The flow of the beat I said was sick when I first played the original thing. In the very beginning, I said this beat is dope because the beat has a dotted quarter note pulse. If this is 1, 2, 3, 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, the beat is this 2, 3, 4. The beat goes 1. I'm fucking hitting my stomach for that, but the beat is making you feel a dotted quarter note when the beat isn't a quarter. So the beat is cool as fuck. But the reason this part is cool flow-wise is because Jisung takes the flow of his voice and makes it the beat of the song. If you know, the beat cuts out there and then his flow picks up where the beat left off. It's so cool. I'll play a little bit before it so you can hear it, but the beat is on the dotted quarter note. And then when the beat pulls off, he goes into this flow for a measure where he picks up where the dotted quarter note beat goes off into the sicker than you, bigger than you, bit. And he has, I'm going to talk about the rhyme scheme because the rhyme scheme is cool too. But just listen to it.
I'm gonna get the topish 너 그 밑에서 내가 먹은 음식 정리하지 클리니sh sicker than you bigger than you 기껏해도 그저 비급에도 대고.
Hopefully I demonstrated that clear enough to what I was trying to prove, which is Jisung literally took what the beat is doing, which is already a dope ass beat that not enough people use because it's one of my favorite beats. It's the same kind of rhythm that Changbin did in District 9 that you guys know I fucking love. But Jisung took the beat, cut the beat, and then he became the beat. It's so cool. He picked up the pause. I love it. I love it. It's so cool. But the other aspect isn't just the flow, but that he did it with the rhyme scheme. This part, he's not rhyming you and you over and over. He's rhyming the beginning of the phrase, which you don't often see in K-pop too often, but he's putting the emphasis on the alliteration and then rhyming the sit, bit, and then he keeps going. I didn't look at what the Korean letters are. I can go look at what the Korean sounds are because I don't have it up in front of me, but you can see that's the rhyme. He's rhyming the beginning of each phrase with this unique beat, and it's so cool, man. I love it. I love it. Okay, let's go on to the next part. So this last part's probably the least unique part to Jisung in this song, just something I picked up when I was listening to it, and it really made me fall in love with this song. And it's something I haven't heard him do. He may have done it in 3 Racha if I can't remember all the verses exactly in my head. Someone can correct me in the comments if I am wrong. But the voice inflection, man. I know this is a pretty common thing among rappers, but I feel like it really shows the difference between like what people call like an idol rapper, if you will, like someone who's just taught to rap, and then someone who raps because they're passionate and good at it. And I feel like this really shows Jisung's side that he's not just an idol rapper, because idol rappers don't usually do this. They don't have this strain in their voice to show the passion in their rapping, and you can clearly hear it change from him rapping like in the quote normal way Jisung normally raps, and you can hear he pushes himself and has this voice inflection towards the end where his voice starts to strain, which may not be good for him. I don't know if it is or not. But it sounds cool, and 2, it just shows like it kind of expresses his emotions in the song and portray his message in the song, to portray his feelings in the song, and it's such a powerful way with that voice inflection where you can feel like what he's trying to portray. I don't know. That's just the way it comes across for me. Maybe this one's pretty subjective too, but I love that aspect in this song. But yeah, right now, like I promised in the beginning, I am playing every rapper that I've looked at fastest raps. Moonbyul will be coming soon if you're a Mamamoo fan. I was going to work on her today, like I mentioned, but you know, Jisung had to drop like his own version of Changbin's Cypher, which is just as fucking amazing. And I'm like, what the fuck? This is why we need some fucking Stray Kids solos. Like, not just little Stray Kids players like this. We need a fucking full-out Changbin album, Jisung album, Chris Bong album. All of them need their own fucking albums just to go off, because I already know you give Changbin some aggressive-ass beats, he's gonna come out with that fucking Cypher. That was amazing. You give Jisung that fucking thing, this, and it's amazing. This is probably my favorite thing, my favorite rap. It is the best rap, at least in my opinion, that Jisung has ever done. And Jisung's done quite a few amazing-ass raps, but this, hands down, my favorite verses of Jisung he's ever done. So yeah, I'm going to put a little screenshot on the screen right here. Like over 90% of you don't subscribe that watch this, and it hurts my feelings. So you should subscribe. Now, subscribe if you want to. I'm just pointing that out because, a lot of people watch my videos that aren't subscribed, and, it would be awesome if you did. And also just making filler so that this list doesn't fly by in your face and you actually have time to read all the names and see who you're interested in. But yeah, that's going to do it. I hope you enjoyed my kind of like breakdown analysis, really. My favorite parts of Jisung's I Got It. Amazing song. I loved it. Masterpiece of a song by Jisung. So everything is just amazing. I can't even talk. So yeah, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, show some love down in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe. And as always, K-pop and chill the safe way.
보답을 너네 모두 꺼주시오 한국말로 화자니 어색하네요 스타일도 바꿨지 이제 내랑 비교 마시오 나한테 내서 이런 거 처음 해보지요 영화 빼고 말해 내 피부 노란색 그래 앞에 번호 8이잖아 빨리 전화해 네가 아는 여자애들 싹 다 불러 오늘 밤은 불지를 거니까 폰을 꺼두기로 해